Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vashti Ma'a, previously known by Sage Emerald with Emerald X Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a tarot reading for the month of April for the sign of Aries. So if you are an Aries sun, moon, or rising, or you know what Aries, or you just want to listen to some tarot videos, let's go ahead and dive deeper. Alright, so please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you're feeling the reading or feeling my vibe. I do enjoy comments, so please feel free to leave a comment if you would like to. Okay, I am an intuitive card reader, so I do not read traditionally, but I hope that you leave with something. So this is going to be for the sign of Aries. Infinite Spirit, Universe, YouTube, Wi-Fi, please connect me with the collective Aries energy for the month of April 2024. What is the overall theme for Aries? Happy birthday, Aries. Look at you over here shining. All right, so Aries, what is the overall energy in April, excuse me, for Aries? I guess like March is influencing you guys' energy still. Some things that took off in March. Okay, so we have two cards here for your overall energies. The first one is the Eight of Wands and the second one is the World card. So I feel like that some of you guys may have been zoning out a bit, may have been trying to figure things out as far as direction. You have bursts of energy and then it subsides, then you have bursts of energy and then it subsides, and I feel like that you're walking through almost like this portal-y sense is what I feel, but it's just a new upgraded version of yourself, okay? Or needing to if you're not doing so already. I also feel like that some of you guys need to just embrace life the way it is. Don't get caught up on what you could have, should have done in the past. Focus more on the future ahead of you, and I think that is going to be the overall pool of the energy this month, regardless of what it is that you're doing. It's going to be about shifting you where you need to be, Aries, to take charge of your life like the leaders that you guys are, okay? With the World card here, there's also movement and completion. Some of you guys could finally decide and settle on where it is that you want to be and actually feel home about it. Some of you guys may close out a cycle, be retiring from a job, be retiring from a certain career and taking up a whole new career, graduating, getting ready to start a real job, a real career, or even if you're an entrepreneur, start your business. But I do feel like that you're finally knowing where it is that you want to go and you're taking the action towards it, not just staying still, okay? With the Eight of Wands in the World as well, I do feel that some of you guys could be exercising. You could be finding a new thing that you're interested in. Like, you know, what I'm being shown are hula hoops and trampolines, and so I feel like that some of you guys may get into fitness, but maybe doing like a little trampoline fitness classes or doing some type of fitness for hula hoops, or just trying something different. Maybe you've been like a cardio person and now you're just focusing on calisthenics. Maybe you've been a person who has always, you know, done weights and now you're focusing on Pilates. Like, you're doing something different that's going to actually motivate you to keep going this time for some, because I feel like sometimes you start and then you stop, and I just feel like this, like now it's just about going, finding things that work and going with it. I also feel that this is a month that it's good for you guys to find new hobbies. Some of you guys will be finding new hobbies. Nine of Pentacles comes out as I speak on that, but there is a sense of new hobbies that's coming out, new opportunities, new ways to make money as well, for those who are interested in that. So pay attention to your ideas, pay attention to what you hear around you, pay attention to the needs that other people express, right? Let's say there was no Uber, there was no Lyft, there was nothing, and let's say it was still just the cab service, right? And then let's say you hear somebody over talking and you're just like, oh, I wish there was a way that I could just request somebody to pick me up on like an app and then get to work, you know what I mean? And you take that idea and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna create an app where, you know, people can sign up to be a driver and they connect to pick up other people and take them places, and now you invent an Uber. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so I say all that to say to pay attention to the needs that other people express, because that could be the key to figuring out what you do next, okay? Yeah, so yeah, what else is going on with Aries in the month of April? What can Aries expect expect in the month of April. But messages need to be expressed for my Aries. 10 of Cups. All of a sudden I got reunited. Some of you guys could be reuniting with somebody that you haven't seen in a long time. This could be reuniting with yourself. This could be going deeper with your children, deeper with your spouse, finding this connection, this emotional connection, this emotional fulfillment. And it's beautiful. I got like the song Reunited. Reunited and it feels so good. You always gotta sway with this song, you know what I mean? And that's what I feel when I got the 10 of Cups energy, because it's just peaceful. It's a lot of peace after a lot of chaos. I feel like maybe for the last 8 years or so, year has been a lot of chaos in your life in a sense. Chaos, chaos, chaos. And now you're at this point where it can be peaceful, it can be steady, it could be, it's like you dealt with the stuff you need to deal with, and now you're flowing into a new timeline, a new peaceful, relaxing, joyful timeline filled with love and appreciation that other people give you, but more so what you give yourself. And I like this for you. I like this for you because it's about time that you get emotional, Aries. It's about time you get emotional. It's about time people love on you, right? Yeah, that's right. What else is going on? 2 cards. We have you, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Interesting, 2 people here. So this is air sign energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Also Sagittarius, Leo, and you, Aries energy here as well. Now, when I look at the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands, I'm looking at the need for balance, okay? You have to be able to balance decision and action. You can't always be in contemplation mode about something. You have to have action about it too. And you can't always just act and be impulsive. You have to have that, you know, time to actually think and make a decision, make a choice, figure things out, look at the left and the right side to figure out what goes in the middle. So there's a sense of like balancing things out. So if you know that you want to do something, then maybe start making the plans of, how do I start incorporating this? How do I start to get fully or arrive at the destination that I have in mind, right? That is what the Queen of Swords is about. Getting clear about a path in a direction, making a firm decision, right? Still having that Queen energy, so still being in tune with the emotions and how you feel about it, but being able to think logically and setting up like smart goals, right? Like we all make goals, everyone has goals, but how many of us really have smart goals? You know what I mean? And that is what the Queen of Swords is about, making that smart goal and then balancing that with the Queen of Wands here to act on it, to make it happen, to have that passion, to be like, okay, I have a clear plan, I know exactly what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna do it. It's definitely something that's attainable, it's something I could grab, it makes perfect sense. I'm gonna follow it to the T because I have that Queen of Wands energy to push me and to get me to the next level. Do you get what I mean? And so that's what I feel like, Aries, you are dealing with or need to deal with. Sorry you guys, I had a phone call. But you know, just balancing all of that out, okay? Making sure that you balance that out between yourself, making sure that you have that connection, that flow to make things happen, because you're in the season of making things happen, so make things happen, okay? Like, the only person that you end up disappointing is yourself, and why would you want to do that ultimately? Okay, anything else for Aries? Oh, we have the Tower and the 3 of Wands here. Okay, I'm trying to, okay, doesn't want to work with me. Okay, so we have the Tower and the 3 of Swords, excuse me, Tower and the 3 of Swords here. So I feel like and then we have the 5 of Wands here at the bottom, 5 of Swords here. I keep saying Wands for Swords. 5 of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. I feel like that some of you guys are going to have to make a major decision about what is realistic for you or not. And I'm not telling you to not be optimistic. I'm not telling you to not believe in manifestation. I'm not telling you any of that. I'm just saying that there are some things that you're not being realistic about, that you know that you either need to A, stop doing, start doing, or take seriously, and you've been putting it off. And I feel like that this month is, you're not gonna be able to put it off much longer. For example, if you know that you have to clean up your home and it's just trash all over the place, or things are not organized, or it's just cluttered and you haven't decluttered and you know you need to clean up, you're not gonna be able to avoid it when all of a sudden you start getting roaches or start getting rats or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, you need to do it. You know you need to do it. It's time to put the mental and the physical together and make it happen. And it also takes care of your spiritual. But you know, it's like, if you know that you eat fast food every single day, that you're eating over 5,000 calories every single day of fast food, obviously I am like over exaggerating, but like, you know that that's gonna be detrimental for your health. You know that that's not healthy. So if something happens, like all of a sudden you have that major health scare, it could have been avoidable. Do you get what I'm saying? And so that's what I feel like with the 5 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, and the Tower that's here, which is probably why I kept saying 3 of Wands and 5 of Wands, because those are action things, you know. And like Wand energy is about action. And so I feel like that it's just like, hey, take action here, avoid a potential disaster, avoid a potential heartbreak, avoid a potential disappointment, and take care of the things that you need to take care of. Do the things you need to do. Channel some other energy, fix yourself, heal yourself, do what you need to do in order to attain what it is that you want to attain, in order to reach that goal. Make some smart goals, okay? I hope that made sense, you guys. That was very descriptive, but I'm trying to be as descriptive as possible so you can understand what it is that I mean, okay? So, anything else for Aries before we ask our specific questions? Anything else for Aries, Spirit? Anything else for Aries? Deal with your emotions before your emotions deal with you, okay? Great. The Chariot, Cancer energy here. Some of you guys could have some mother issues, some mother wounds that need to be healed. Some of you guys could have grown up in a environment where your mother would not let you thrive, where she provided more pain than she provided pleasure. She didn't maybe nurture you as much. There could have been some emotional neglect, any type of, you know, some type of abuse or whatever of that nature. But childhood, you know, from your childhood or somebody like that. And I feel like that you're just, it's time to deal with it. It's time to face it. It's time to mend it, because there's like shards of like tears in your heart space, and it's because those things are not addressed. And you may be like, oh yeah, I accept it happened to me. I accept that, you know, there was pain. I accept that there was disappointment. I accept that there was abuse. I accept that there was neglect. I accept it. Yeah. But you haven't truly healed it. You haven't allowed yourself to cry about it. You haven't allowed yourself to heal it. And you're being called to heal it. You're being called to shine a light on it. 6 of Wands here, okay? Bring it to the forefront. Bring it to the forefront. The Hierophant, sign of Taurus here. Listen to what's being said. Listen to what's being expressed, and actually do it this time. Trust yourself. Go through the change. 6 of Wands. Go through the change. Highlight your traumas. Go down that path. Go down that path because of who it's going to make you become. Don't be afraid to leave people and situations behind because of who it's going to make you become, but just make sure you're doing it in a healed way. Saying, oh, this is too toxic, I'm gonna separate myself away from them, but you also have toxicity in yourself and you're not dealing with it, you're just gonna bring that toxicity to the new set of people that you're gonna meet. So you need to heal that within yourself. That way maybe you can heal it within other people, or maybe you can just start attracting what it is that you actually want, but you don't have the stain of the things that you don't want deep down inside your subconscious, okay? With the Death card here too, I do feel like that this is like an emotional change. Some of you guys may switch your personalities. You may go through an identity switch. Just be changing what you desire, what you like, or you're finding that out for the very first time. We have the Wheel of Fortune here, right there. So there we go, talking about change coming in for sure. Good time for those of you who like to gamble to maybe go to a casino. If you're going to a casino already, definitely hit the slot machine is what I'm feeling. Number 8 can be lucky for you. All right, so now let's see, what does an Aries see coming in the month of April 2024? What is it that Aries may not see coming? The Lovers. Oh my goodness. Okay, that made me so excited. Okay, so the Lovers, and then we have Gemini energy, Sagittarius energy always comes out in that particular card with me as well. So could it be like an actual love interest? Abso-freaking-lutely. Could this be somebody that you end up marrying or being with? Abso-freaking-lutely, because we have the Hierophant here, we have the Will, and the Six of Wands. Major change coming through, especially if you've been single for a long time, or if you have like quote-unquote high standards. I feel like that this person's going to come in and really check off the box, or maybe the thing that they could be slacking is not really a big deal and is highly compromisable. Oh my goodness. Tell me more about the Lovers that's coming in that they don't see coming. Tell me more about the Lovers. This could also just be that healing within yourself as well. Okay. Nine of Swords. That healing within yourself as well. Some of you guys could finally be grieving somebody, be grieving a loss here, or be grieving something. You're grieving something, I feel like, in the month of April. But you have to, because you have to transmute that energy. You have to transmute the energy because there's something beautiful waiting for you, but you cannot reach that thing that's beautiful. You cannot reach the star card at the bottom of the deck. You can't reach that beautiful thing. You can't reach it at all until you shed these other layers that are not supposed to be there or don't need to be there anymore. I'm not telling you, like, when you're grieving somebody, especially, it's not to forget them, it's to mourn them, because I feel like for somebody, you haven't fully let go or release or mourned a situation or grieved a situation, regardless of what it was or what it is. And I feel like that you have to mourn or grieve something so that you can make new energy flow through, so that it's like the alchemist, you know what I mean? And that's what I feel like that you need to do. What else does an Aries see coming? The Nine of Wands. I feel like that you don't see, it's almost like how challenging things are going to be. And then the Knight of Wands came out here too. So I feel like what you don't see coming is like, you're just like, okay, yeah, okay, I can deal with the situation. But I feel like you don't understand the intensity of something here. And with the Knight of Wands, I feel like that you, like, some of you guys may not see like an opportunity coming. You may be a little guarded about it. I feel like you may not think something's real. The Empress, you may not think something's like real. You're like, this is too good to be true. No interest. You're like, yeah, right, this is not as great as it possibly could be. The Death card comes in. There's some significant change that's coming through for you guys here. A lot of healing energy, a lot of great energy for sure. I feel like that there's just this, I just feel like you're gonna get out of this period, Eight of Swords here, where you're not stuck anymore and you don't feel stuck. Like, it's a period of peace, Ace of Cups here, and you don't see it coming. It's like full healing that you don't see coming, full transformation, full opportunity that you don't see coming, but it is flowing towards you. All right, so what are the successes for Aries in this month? What successes can they expect? Some things, if not all things. All right, we have the Hanged Man, the High Priestess. Here's the High Priestess right here. Whoop, Pisces energy. And here's the Hanged Man. Okay, so successes for you, I feel like that you're gonna finally be able to get out of your head. Okay, so if you've been indecisive about something, or you're just a person that's always worrisome, always, you know, have anxiety going on and go back and forth a lot about things, I feel like that you're gonna finally learn to let go, or you're gonna be at this place where you let go, and it's not going to be so much tension around. If you're a person that gets headaches or migraines a lot, I feel like that things are finally going to be able to ease up. I feel like things are finally going to be able to, I feel like that you're finally going to, like, it's like take the pressure off is what I keep hearing. Like, the pressure is going to be taken off of you. There's going to be a lot of peace for you. There's going to be a lot of peace that's available to you this month. Okay, if you just flow towards it. We have the Two of Swords here, and so like I said, that clarity coming in, being able to make a decision about something, about a direction without hesitation. Okay, and then we have the King of Wands here, so this could be that new love interest, or this could be just the if I could get my words together, or this could be just the willpower and force to move forward. Okay, because we have the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is so funny because we also have the King of Swords as well. And if you remember correctly, in the beginning, we have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands, right? Where I was like, it's about balancing things out, right? Balancing things out. And now we end with the King of Swords and the King of Wands with the Six of Swords. So you're really moving into this destination that I feel is going to be the most beneficial for you and the most peaceful for you if you allow it to flow towards you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get your oracle card. I don't know the name of this oracle deck. It's definitely like a shamanistic one. I got it years ago. I don't have the box and I forgot what it's called, but I'll show you the card when I pull it, so if you guys want to look it up yourself. But so Aries, what is your oracle card? What is the message you need to hear? Ooh, that one flew out of my hands. All right, Pachamama, number 40. There it goes, right there. Let me make sure you guys see it clearly. There she is. Okay, what I feel when I look at this card, what I can pick up energetically is to allow the force to take you. Don't hold yourself back. Let it push you. Let life push you in a direction at whatever force and whatever speed, because you have what it takes to succeed, and you have to know that. You have to know that you are backed and surrounded by people who came before you, that you cannot see with your physical eyes. You have to know that it runs through your veins and your blood to make things happen, to create things. You were never held back, you were never stuck, but you have to believe it just as much as you believe in the things that you believe about yourself that are not so great. You have to believe in the great things about yourself in order to make things happen. And when Pachamama comes through, it really reminds me of that change, and that change that may be a little scary because, hey, we're getting pushed out of our comfort zone, but it's necessary for us to get to that next level that we need to be in. Confronting our emotions, confronting our old memories, confronting our childhood, confronting our siblings, our parents, our lovers, our friends, whoever, ourselves, can be challenging and hard because we have a bit of shame, a little sadness, and we don't want to have that vulnerability with people. But if we can be vulnerable with ourselves, and if we can just sit with that shame and understand it and understand our emotions, and allow ourselves to mourn things, mourn the fact that maybe you didn't have a proper childhood, mourn the fact that maybe you lost someone along the way, mourn the fact that things happen to you that were not okay. When you become aware of it and can face it and can go into the storm to deal with such traumatic events and emotional imprints, then you come out on the other side being stronger, being ready to accomplish anything, and can really see how truly strong you really are. So Aries, I hope that resonated with you. I appreciate you guys for being here. April looks like it's going to bring a lot of victory towards you, and I hope for nothing less than that. So please let me know if it resonated with you. Let me know in the comments. I love to read them, and I will see you guys next time. Make sure you check your other signs, your other major signs, to put the whole story together. Okay, you guys, I love you so much. Take care. Bye.